Today we are going to talk about one of my favorite topics as it pertains to the law of attraction, and that is the idea of deserving. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So many people seem to have this idea that if they do everything right and they vibrate correctly and they think positive thoughts and they visualize and they do this and they do that and they do the other thing, that they're going to get the thing that they want. And that might happen, but it might not. And when it doesn't happen, that's when people get really upset and they're like, oh my gosh, I've been doing everything and this isn't working out. So why isn't it working out for me? So this idea that I'm doing everything right and it's not working is exactly where this problem of deserving comes from. So even if you were not raised in a religious background, like culturally, we have a very kind of puritanical way of looking at the world, and we have judgments all the time about ourselves and the way the world around us operates and the people around us. You might not think that you're a judgmental person, but we all have these judgments. We all have this script in our mind about the way we think the world should work. So we also think that if I do all the good things, I'm going to get more good things. And that's not really the way it works. So I know if you're working with the law of attraction, you might be going, well, what am I doing all this work for if it doesn't really matter? And the thing is, it does matter, but you're looking at it from the wrong perspective. So you are looking at it like, if I check all the boxes, I'm going to get the thing. But there's also a lot of things that maybe you aren't looking at, and there's a lot of factors that maybe you aren't looking at that might be figuring into why you aren't manifesting something into your life. So the example I always give is the law of gravity. So the law of gravity doesn't work more because you're thinking about it. It's just working. It's there. It's working all the time. And you probably notice it more when you are trying to jump up and down than when you're just sitting at your desk all day. But the law is always there. It doesn't matter what you're doing. It is just working. So I think people still have this fundamental belief that if I do certain things in a certain way, that the law will work differently. But the law is never going to work differently. The law isn't rewarding you for doing the right thing. Let me repeat that again. The law is not rewarding you for doing the right thing. So the law is only doing its thing on its own all the time, all day long, and it doesn't matter what your intention is. So the way we work with the law of attraction is by changing our vibration. And if your vibration isn't manifesting the thing you want, then that just clearly means that there's something that you still need to work on. Either that or you are asking for something that is an unmovable object. And I should talk more about that in another video. I know people like ask for, I call them immovable objects because people ask for things that are just like, it's already established. It's like asking for the sky to turn yellow. Something like that would be like asking for, like, the example I always give is asking for your high school boyfriend who's already married with 5 kids to dump his wife and come to you. Like that, he's already, the ship has sailed, it's over. Like, this is the way the world is. I don't want to say that absolutely cannot happen, but if you are trying to change an immovable object, you probably are going to have a very difficult time changing it. So that's one reason. We all have all kinds of layers to ourselves, and that is why I really think the law of attraction comes down to self-work and self-awareness. You might be consciously aware of so much in your life, and you are, but like the bulk of our mind is the subconscious. So if you haven't done any work into your subconscious, if you haven't thought about your childhood issues pertaining to the thing you're trying to manifest, if you haven't thought about your family issues pertaining to the thing you are trying to manifest, then you probably haven't done all the things necessary. So consciously, we might be in a happy, good place, thinking great thoughts, only wanting good things for ourselves. But there's also other factors at work. And if you haven't done a little bit of digging into what your factors might be, then you are probably missing some of the equation. And again, this isn't because you don't deserve to get the thing you want. It's just that you haven't actually changed your vibration yet. You haven't actually confronted your issues yet. Therefore, you can't actually attract that thing that you want to you because you are still not vibrating at the right place. So, I mean, that is a whole other can of worms, but the point of this video in particular is just to talk about deserving. So you don't ever get anything in life because you deserve it, and we just fool ourselves into thinking that. Humans just love to think that that is the way the world works, but if you really think about it, I'm sure you can think of many examples of people that didn't deserve the relationship or the job or the money or whatever it is. Deserving is a human-made construct, and we really need to fight hard to get out of that state of mind. It is not serving us, it is not adding anything to us. It is actually completely fake because the metaphysical world doesn't work in terms of deserving. So I just want you to think about that this week, carry that thought through your manifesting, stop taking things personally when they're not going your way. It isn't personal. The law is just doing its thing. And if you want to work with the law, then you just need to figure out how to change your tactic. And that is my best advice for you if you're stuck in this idea of deserving. So thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I am Jen from The Aligned Life. If you like this video, please give it a like. If you want to hear more from me, hit the subscribe button. And if you want to learn more about the work that I do, please come on over to the blog. I've got lots of freebies, including a free Law of Attraction intention setting meditation audio for you guys. If you want it, come on over and subscribe, and I will send it to you right away. So thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, just remember, get ready for the miracle. Namaste.